Welcome people to Naked Spanish. My name is Carla Diaz. I'm a private Spanish tutor and today I'm going to teach you Spanish faster than this kid catches that ball. Okay guys, let's start. Today we're going to learn how to conjugate verbs in present tense. Hoy vamos a aprender cómo conjugar los verbos en presente, ¿ok? Okay, chicos, it's important to know this. In Spanish, we have three types of verbs. Tenemos tres tipos de verbos, ¿ok? We have the verb that end in aire or AR in English, the verb that end in ER or ER in Spanish, y los verbos que terminan en IR, the verb that end in IR, okay? So this is how we classify the verb. Three types of verb. ¿Bien? Okay. When the verbs are regular, cuando los verbos son regulares, we follow a rule. It's a rule. It's like math. It's like a formula, okay? So we follow that. So it's easy. We just need to memorize. And we're going to stop right here because I want to write down something really fast. I'll be back. Okay, so this is the part I missed, and it's here, the pronouns, the personal pronouns. This is your guide, okay? So when the verb is in the infinitive form, la forma infinitiva del verbo is like this. That's the infinitive form of the verb. In English, that's when the verb starts with to. For example, to walk, hablar, to eat, comer, to live, vivir, to dance, bailar, to run, correr, okay? So that's the infinitive form of the verb, either in English or Spanish. In Spanish, it's like this. So you will hear me to say this, la forma infinitiva del verbo, okay? It's good to know the names. It's okay. It's okay to know the names. Everything has a name. So, when I have a person, a subject, the subject could be a person, could be an animal, could be an object that is doing the action, okay? When I have that, then I need to conjugate the verb. I have to conjugate the verb right immediately, the verb that is coming right immediately after the subject, okay? Again, the subject could be persona, animal, cosa. Person, animal, thing, okay? So, this is the conjugation when you have a subject. Yo, if the verb ends in aire, yo, o. So I will write down the stem and we will imagine this blue line is the stem of the verb or the root of the verb. La raíz del verbo, and we write down that for all of them, for all the person, and then the ending will be this one, according to the person, okay? So for yo, you can imagine that yo, I, yo, o. Now that it's going to be the same for AR, ER, IR verb. Yo, o, okay? If it's two, then the stem and as. Él, ella, usted is conjugated the same way, or everything that is it, right? The stem and then a. Nosotros, nosotras, the stem, amos. No, ustedes, ellos, ellas, the stem, an. And I do the same for ere verb, but the ending is changing a little bit. Now it's a E de elefante, so I will, okay, it's not A anymore, it's es, hemos, en, okay? ER verb, ere, E de elefante. So where before I had the A, now I have the E. Okay? And then this one is even easier because an IR verb, IR, un verbo IR, it's almost the same that the one before. It's only going to be different in nosotros part. So it's I, imos, okay? So these guys is easy to memorize. Just follow these and now you will be able to conjugate any verb that is regular in present tense, okay? So, how am I gonna know when a verb is regular or irregular? The irregular verb, you will see them, they are actually the ones that we use the most, but there are also many regular verbs that we use, like correr, caminar, hablar, comer, all those are regulars, okay? Bien, so here is the example. Hablar. I have it here too. So this is what we do, right? So this is the verb in the infinitive form, el verbo en la forma infinitiva. So I need to know what's my stem. What's the stem of hablar? Habl. Habl. Until the L, okay? So, oops. Until the L, that's the stem. Okay? And the ending. It's a AR, aere verb, okay? So that means I will conjugate these verbs like this. And here is the conjugation. So I will write down the stem for all of them. What is in blue is the stem. And then the ending in black. And then I have my verb conjugated. Yo hablo, tú hablas, él habla, nosotros hablamos, ustedes hablan, ellos hablan, okay? I will do the same with comer, to eat, comer. I write down the stem, to come. And then the ending. Yo como, tú comes, ella come, nosotros comemos, ustedes, ellos comen. Okay? Same thing with vivir, ayer verb, iere, ¿sí? Vivo, vives, vive, vivimos, viven. So guys, I wrote down the pronouns because that's the guide you need until you memorize the order, okay? But we don't need to use the pronoun. We don't need to say, listen to me, we don't need to say yo hablo. We just can say hablo. And the person that is listening will know I'm talking about myself, right? Why? If you look at the conjugations, hablo is it's a single conjugation for yo. There's no more like subject that have the same conjugation. So we don't need to clarify that. So I just can say hablo, right? In English, for example, you have I talk, you talk, it's exactly the same. We talk, exactly the same. They talk, exactly the same. So in English, you do need the pronoun. It's a rule for English, you always need the pronoun. But that's one of the reasons, right? And then he and she talks is also it's different. But there are so many subjects that use the same conjugation. In Spanish, if you noted, only él, ella, usted share the same conjugation, only them. So here in this case you can be more specific. You can specify and say él habla, o ella habla, o usted habla, okay? If it's necessary. Also, you can use the pronouns if you want to emphasize the sentence. So like, yo hablo primero que tú. I speak first than you. Then, okay, emphasizing, I would say yo, but it's not necessary for emphasizing. Okay, if I want to say, if I'm a jealous woman and I want to say, we are together, he's my man, I would say like, nosotros estamos juntos, nosotros, right? It's for emphasizing. Okay, let's see some examples. Carla escribe en la pizarra. We call this pizarra o pizarrón, could be also pizarrón. Carla escribe en la pizarra. So, my subject is Carla. It's same than ella. Okay? I can have ella or I can have Carla. Right? But the conjugation is going to be this one. Same. Bien? Juan y María. Juan y María, it's they. Ellos. Here. Juan y María es ellos, right? So I will conjugate the verb escuchan, like here, escuchar is the verb, escuchan. Juan y María escuchan. If we are in Spain, it would be Juan y María. No, that's vosotros. Never mind. That's vosotros. I will give you another example. Okay, Juan y María escuchan música. Then, mi hermana y yo, my sister and I, that's like what? We, nosotros. We, nosotros, nosotras. Mi hermana y yo bailamos muy bien. Mi hermana y yo bailamos muy bien. Okay? That's we dance very well. My sister and I dance very well. Marco y tú, Marco y tú, Marco and you, that's what? That's you guys, that's you all. That for us is ustedes. And this is the one in Spain is vosotros, vosotros, okay? But not here. So here I would say Marco y tú toman el tren para ir al trabajo. Marco and you take the train to go to work, okay? In Spain will be Marco y tú tomáis el tren, but that's another story, okay? So, these are the examples. Okay guys, let's see some examples. Pedro, correr por las mañanas. Pedro, to run in the mornings. So, how would you say Pedro runs in the mornings? How do you conjugate the verb? Correr, it's a what? It's a ere. Es un verbo ere. And Pedro, it's what? It's the third person, él. Okay? So, él, e. I write down the stem, which is C-O-R-R. And then what? The e. So, Pedro, yes. Pedro corre por las mañanas. Let's see the second one. Los niños saltar la cuerda. The kids to jump the rope. ¿Cómo digo? How do I say the kids jump the rope? Okay, saltar is what? Aere. Aere. Los niños is the same that they, ellos, o ellas. Well, in this case it's ellos, because it's los niños. Okay? So, saltar, aere, ellos, and. I write down the stem until here, until the T, and then and. Los niños, bien, los niños saltan la cuerda. And the last one, no, it's not the last one. Juan y yo, Juan and I, cocinar la casa, la cena. La cena. Okay, Juan y yo, to cook, Juan and I, to cook dinner. How do I say, como digo, Juan and I cook dinner? Juan y yo, again, cocinar aere. Juan y yo is the same than nosotros. Okay? So Juan y yo cocinamos la cena. And now the last one. Nosotros subir las escaleras. We to go up the stairs. Subir, iere. Nosotros, we. Iere, nosotros, ¿sí? Nosotros subimos las escaleras. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. Please remember to subscribe to the channel if you want to continue learning Spanish. But if you need to learn fast, here's the solution. My name is Carla Diaz. I'm a private Spanish tutor and you can book classes with me in SpanishWithCarla.com. Bye!